I need to be brutally honest for a second, and you may not like me after this video, but I don't give a shit. America's core issues is Christianity, envelope supremacy, and racism. This is what is rotting us from the inside. Now, I won't get that deep into the supremacy portion of things. I will let the anti-racist voices in that community expose their own. But what I will talk about is how Christianity toxic grip on this country is literally suffocating us from inside out, and how racism keeps spinning out of control. These problems start when certain groups start to need to control the narrative, the laws, and the lives of everyone else. As much as my fellow brown folks hate to admit it, Christianity is at the root of everything. So instead of loving your neighbor and helping everyone, you actually pick and choose who's worthy, who gets compassion, and who belongs, all while protecting a gospel designed for power and not for healing or for justice. Spiritual racism actually runs quite rampant in the world today. A twisted sense of superiority dressed up as faith. Y'all feel powerful right up until the system that you support turns on you. And then regrets, fear, and damage control start to begin. But I need y'all not to expect for none of us who warned you to coddle you now, because we don't care. Because here's the hardest part, which pisses me off, to be very honest. If you're mad at me for exposing Christianity's hypocrisy, but you're not mad at the God-fearing, supposedly leadership that's doing all of this to your country, then you missed the whole point of Jesus's message in the first place. I am not attacking faith. I am exposing how faith is weaponized to maintain control, abuse, and division. And when it comes to challenging and changing things, you know what? Voting doesn't even help anymore, because the system is rigged and politicians are bought, and the ballot is just another box that's checked in their game. Real change doesn't come from just sitting back. It comes from civil unrest. When people make themselves impossible to ignore, however you choose to do that. Every transformational moment in America came from when people stopped playing by the rules and stood up for something, stood in the streets, disrupted comfort, and made those in power face fire. If you can't stand up on the street, stand up on the internet. But stop letting religion be your excuse, and stop thinking that the voting booth is your freedom, because freedom is when we refuse to sit down, stay quiet, and let another generation be chewed up by legalized racism and outdated dogma. Religion is the cancer in America. Racism and white supremacy are the gun and the bullet. And it's going to be civil unrest, not ballots, that moves the needle. And if that makes you uncomfortable, good. Comfort is how systems continue to survive. And discomfort is how real change finally begins.